We are partners in the building of a common homeland for our children, grandchildren. We are partners for good things, for the greatest things. We are partners, men and women of the streets. That's what we are. And I, on behalf of you, am the president, worker president, and Chavez president, the first one in the history of Venezuela. The president of the working class, of the people. We come from the neighborhoods. We are not part of the last names. Neither one of us. We do not believe to be superior to anybody. We don't consider ourselves destined to become president of the republic. Although God put me in this position and I have His blessings, I'm here as a humbled man of the people, as a man of the streets. And that way I assume myself humbled. But you fascist, imperialist, don't make a mistake with me. Don't mess with the people of Venezuela, because we are decided to triumph, to preserve our peace, our independence, to defend the rights of the people with our own life, if necessary, to our homeland, to the growth of our homeland. From the hill of the mountain barrack, we saw them. Then they say, there they are, answering. Blessings. We are living blessed times. When you study the times of the independence, generals, admirals, superior staff of the Bolivarian Armed Forces, commander general of the Bolivarian militia, when you study the history of the times of Huaycaipuro, you would like to be by their side. When you study the history of the times of Bolívar, Sucre, Rafael Urdaneta, Manuel Azán, Luisa Cáceres, and Juan Ramirez, you say, I would like to be there, to be a soldier of Bolívar. When one studies the heroic story of our general of the sovereign people, brave citizen Ezequiel Zamora, one says, I would like to be there with a sword and a rifle to defend Zamora. Times of glory they lived. In times of glory, writing the new and great history of Venezuela that we are living in. Fellow mates, workers, we are writing the great history of the 21st century with the union and the fusion of the popular military and police forces. That's why you're majestic, walking with your rifles, your jackets, your uniforms, your appearance. So much courage, so much patriotism is present here. So much energy of those who are going to achieve the victory in Venezuela, victory of peace and stability, national union. That's our victory always. Workers of 31 entities or work centers. Impressive. From the Executive Vice Presidency of the Republic, from the Ministry of the Presidency, from the Ministry of Hydrocarbon, from PDVSA, from University Education, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Justice and Peace, the Ministry of Public Work, the Ministry of Food, Supply, of Agriculture, of Electric Energy, Power Supply, of Transport, the Town Hall of Caracas, the Ministry of Indigenous People, the Ministry of Women, applause to these women. The Ministry of Mining Development and Ecology, of Cement, those workers, I know them very well, from Hydro Capital, from the Ministry of Work, the Venezuelan Bank, of the CENIAP, INEA, from the construction sector, peasants, the fishing sector, economy and finances, habitat and housing, communication and information and VTV, Venezuelan television, from Bolipuertos, from the Grain Mission, New Neighborhood, Three-Color. And you represent the voice of the whole working class in Venezuela. In each factory, in each work center, we need to organize the fighting forces of the Bolivarian militia. The concept of militia comes from a long time ago. Generals and admirals, reviewing some books I discovered, the history of the armed forces of Venezuela in the 19th century, that encompasses a story, a history of 1810 to the year 5860, more or less, and encompasses original documents from the time of Bolivar, Sucre, the Great Colombia, the South American liberation led by our grandparents and our people. They went by foot to the highest hills to defeat the Spanish Empire that believed itself as a superpower, but we were there. Venezuelans, the United Liberator Army, writing the great history of the 19th century with the victory of Junin, the victory of Ayacucho. We are the heirs of Ayacucho, of Junin, of the United Liberator Army. We are the United Liberator Army of the 21st century. And in this book, the first page I opened, this is a copy of the book because the original book, it's too old. This is an edition of the 60s. We are completing a team of historians to build a history of the military forces of Venezuela, military strategies and military achievements from Maduro to the Bolivarian Revolution, to write all the historic legacy of what we are. And the first page I opened, this was, I believe, in meetings I held in December. The first pages I opened of this book, I saw the decree of the liberator Simón Bolívar, January 7th, 1825. 200 years later, same day, here, under this sky,
Después de la victoria de Junín y Ayacucho, lo primero que hizo el Libertador fue decretar la creación
the first thing that the liberator did after the victory of Ayacucho was decreting the popular militia of Peru. I decreed President of the Republic of Colombia and in change of the dictatorial power of Peru, January 7th, 1825, Article 165.
The
Article 165 of the Constitution, it's part of militia and part of the armed forces permanent for the defense of security of the Republic. I have decreed. If you have ears, hear. Let's hear history 200 years after. 200 years after. This decree, it's alive in the territory of the Republic. I decree in each capital department of the Republic, a force of infantry will be set with the denomination of civical militia. And he creates militias, neighborhood by neighborhood, department by department. And after the victory of Junín and Ayacucho, and South America was liberated from the Imperial Spanish Army, his first thinking was arming the people as part, as he says, part of the armed forces that was the United Liberator Army, the people, called civical, today empowered people, popular power with the weapons at their hands, defending the recently free Peru. And I was impressed reading the decrees, but above all, without anybody saying it exactly, on January 7th, 200 years after, we are vindicating the spirit and the order of the liberator Simón Bolívar to consolidate the independence of Peru and the whole American homeland, our homeland. Times of glory we left, that today we are living. Venezuela wants peace, tranquility, stability. In recent days and recent hours, in social media, threats have risen against the people of Venezuela. The oligarchy, psychopath oligarchy, the last names, in their desperation, go to the north, believing that they can get the strength they don't have here, believing also that the people of Venezuela is going to be afraid because they are taking pictures of themselves in the north. You are slaves of the North American Empire, but here the people of Venezuela is decided to be free, independent, sovereign, and defend its right to peace, its right to future. Don't mess with Venezuela. Yesterday I revealed some figures. While all of you were partying in Christmas and enjoying with the family and communities, sharing gifts with children, 14 million toys we delivered to the children of Venezuela in every community. Even the most humble, to the children of the people. As we enjoyed, we were taking care of peace. These uniformed men you see here, the military staff of Venezuela, along with the people, along with the security forces of the country, were activated, and I was activated 24 hours a day to grant you peace. The months of November and December, the psychopathic fascism, the psychopath, fascist, toxic, diseased by violence, had plans with foreign mercenaries to fill the country with bombs and carry out terrorist attempts against leaders of the revolution to try to rise conflicts to damage your Christmas, but we didn't allow it. Only between November and December, 125 mercenaries, foreign mercenaries from 15 nationalities were captured, who came to practice terrorism against Venezuela. And during these days, taking care of peace, they have raised conflict, threatening, as I always say, steel nerves, calm, mobilization with the police. Venezuela is going to win in the path of peace and stability with the Constitution. I always say it. Only today we have captured 7 foreign mercenaries, including 2 important mercenaries of the United States of America. They are captured, imprisoned. We got them with drugs as something that's unprecedented in Venezuela. They are imprisoned and they will be confessed in the next hours. They came to carry out terrorist actions against peace in Venezuela. 2 Colombian hitmen captured in different places of the country, and 3 mercenaries that came from Ukraine to bring violence to the country. We captured 7 mercenaries today, and as we say in Venezuela, I don't know if it has a translation. 7 mercenaries this hour. and the
el rancho
operations
ardiendo,
continue.
compadre. Vamos por todo.
We
Vamos
are
por ello.
going
Porque
for them
Venezuela se respeta.
because
Tenemos
Venezuela
que asegurar la
deserves
patria.
respect, and we
Hombres,
need to
mujeres,
ensure the security of our
de esta
homeland,
Venezuela del siglo
men and
XXI.
women of this Venezuela of the 21st
Y como
century.
ellos están alesbrestados y como locos,
And since they are
nosotros, practicando las máximas, tenemos que estar
insane, we
pendientes también
need to be aware
y preparados.
and ready.
Por eso es maravilloso que ustedes
That is why
hayan
it's marvelous that
implementado
you have
la
implemented
orden que di como comandante en jefe de la
the
Fuerza
order
Armada
I
Nacional
provided
Bolivariana
as Commander-in-Chief
de
of the
activar,
Bolivarian Armed Forces to
entrenar
activate
y
and train
preparar
and
los
prepare
cuerpos combatientes de la clase
the
obrera en
combatant
todos los centros de
corps of
trabajo,
the
entes
working
públicos,
class in
fábricas
all
y
work
entes privados
centers,
del país.
factories, and private sectors of the country.
Los felicito
I congratulate you,
a todas y a todos.
each one of you.
Y ahora hay que ir consolidando
And now we need to
la preparación
consolidate
física, la
physical
preparación mental,
preparation,
la
mental
preparación
preparation.
doctrinaria. Hay que ir
We need to
perfeccionando todo
perfect everything
para garantizar
to guarantee
la paz,
peace,
la paz,
peace,
la paz
and peace
a lo largo y ancho de nuestro país.
throughout our country.
El poder le pertenece al pueblo.
Power belongs to the people.
La soberanía
Sovereignty,
no es delegable. Es muy clara nuestra Constitución.
it's
A
not
ustedes les pertenece el poder
transpassable.
político,
Our Constitution is clear.
el poder social.
The political power belongs to
Y
you.
ahí
The
vamos
social
avanzando en el
power belongs to
fortalecimiento y
you.
ampliación de nuestra
And we are
democracia.
making progress in
Pero
strengthening
también
our democracy.
Al
But
pueblo,
also,
con su Fuerza Armada
people
Nacional Bolivariana,
with its
de
Bolivarian
acuerdo a la
Armed Forces,
Constitución y a la ley,
according
le
to the
pertenece
Constitution
el
and the
poder
law,
de las armas para defender
the
esta
power
tierra,
of the
para
weapons belongs
defender
to
la
you
paz,
to
para
defend
defender la
this
democracia,
this land, the peace and
cualquier
democracy
amenaza,
from
de
any
cualquier
threat, from
emboscada,
any attempt,
venga de donde venga,
no matter where it comes from.
venga de donde venga. Prestos,
Ready.
listos. Estamos listos y
We are
preparados.
ready.
Vamos a garantizar la
Are we
victoria de la
going
paz
to
en
guarantee
Venezuela.
victory and peace in Venezuela?
Entonces,
Then
máxima conciencia, máxima
consciousness
movilización,
and mobilization,
y los voy a juramentar aquí
and I'm going to ratify
en
you
este
here
palacio presidencial
in this
de
presidential
Miraflores,
palace of
frente al Palacio
Miraflores
Blanco,
before the White
esta
Palace
tarde
in this
tan
afternoon,
hermosa, de
so
cielo
beautiful,
despejado,
in a clear
de
sky
viento fresco,
and
vientos frescos
fresh
vienen para
wind.
Venezuela. Vientos frescos y bendecidos vienen para la paz.
Blessings come for the
Hemos
homeland.
sabido defender
We
nuestro
knew
derecho al progreso,
how to
al
defend
futuro,
our
y a la
right
paz,
to
y
progress,
con la
future, and to
experiencia,
peace.
la fuerza
And
y
with
el
the
poder que
experience,
tenemos,
strength, and power
aquí
that we have
prevalecerá
here,
el progreso,
progress,
recuperación
recovery,
y la paz,
and
la
peace,
armonía
and harmony,
y la unión.
and union will prevail
Con el favor de Dios Todopoderoso,
with the will of God Almighty.
milicianos y milicianas,
Militians,
cuerpos de combatientes,
combatant corps,
digan conmigo,
say with me,
juro,
I swear,
hoy 7 de enero del año
today,
2025,
January 7th, 2025,
a 200 años del decreto del libertador Simón Bolívar en el Perú,
200 years from the decree of the liberator Simón Bolívar in Peru,
organizar y consolidar
organize and consolidate
de manera patriótica y
in a
consciente
patriotic and conscious way
los cuerpos de combatientes de la
the
clase obrera
combatant
en mi
corps
centro de
of the working
trabajo
class in my work center
y asumir de manera
and
disciplinada
assume with discipline
la defensa territorial y sectorial
the
de la paz en
territorial and
Venezuela.
sectoral defense of peace in Venezuela.
Juro
I swear
ser leal
to be loyal
a la Constitución de la
to
República
the
Bolivariana de
Constitution of the
Venezuela.
Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
Juro
I swear
ser leal
to be loyal
al legado histórico del
to the
libertador
historic
Simón Bolívar.
legacy of the liberator Simón Bolívar. I swear
ser leal al
to be
legado y al
loyal
ejemplo de
to
nuestro
the
comandante
legacy
Hugo
and
Chávez.
example of our commander, Hugo Chavez.
Y juro
And I swear
ser leal al
to be
pueblo
loyal
venezolano
to the Venezuelan people
en su lucha por la
in their
construcción
fight for the building
de una patria libre y
of a
socialista.
free and socialist homeland.
Así lo juro.
I swear
Soy
it.
miliciano.
I'm a militian.
Soy miliciana.
I'm a
Y
militian.
triunfaré
And I
por la
will
paz,
triumph
la
for peace,
independencia, la
independence,
libertad
freedom,
y la democracia.
and democracy.
Así lo juro.
I swear it.
Cumplamos el juramento con
Let's
alegría.
comply
con
with
ímpetu,
the swearing in with
con fuerza,
happiness,
con
strength,
honor. Los
love.
felicito.
I
Quedan
congratulate
ustedes
you.
juramentados
You are
como
ratified
miliciana
as
y miliciana
militians
de los cuerpos de
of
combatientes
the
de
combatant
la clase
corps
obrera
of the
venezolana.
working class of Venezuela.
¡Que viva la patria!
Long live the homeland.
¡Abajo el fascismo!
Down with fascism.
¡Abajo la fascista!
Down with the traitor fascist.
Y en uso de mis facultades
And in the use of my faculties
como presidente constitucional
as
de la
constitutional
República Bolivariana de
president
Venezuela
of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela
y comandante en jefe
and
de la Fuerza
Commander-in-Chief
Armada
of the
Nacional Bolivariana,
Bolivarian National Armed Forces,
voy a proceder a firmar un decreto
I'm
que me
going
ha
to sign
presentado
a decree
el ministro del Poder Popular para la
that has
Defensa,
been presented to me
General
by
en
the
Jefe
Ministry
Vladimir Padrino
of
López,
Defense, Vladimir Padrino Lopez,
con la propuesta
with a
del Estado Mayor
proposal
Superior
of the Superior Staff
para proceder de inmediato
to immediately,
con este decreto presidencial
with this presidential decree,
a convocar
summon
y activar
and activate
la organización
the
de defensa
Organization
integral
of Integral
de Venezuela.
Defense of Venezuela,
organización
organization
al órgano de
to the
defensa
body
integral
of Integral Defense
de Venezuela,
of Venezuela,
las ODI,
the ODIs,
que es el órgano superior a
which
nivel
is the
nacional,
superior body
a
at
nivel
national
estatal,
level and at
a
state
nivel
level,
municipal,
and
a
also
nivel parroquial y
municipality
comunal,
level and
que
parish
integra
level and communal level
todo el poder político
that
de Venezuela,
encompasses the whole
todo el
political
poder
power
popular,
of Venezuela, the
toda
popular
la
power
Fuerza
of
Armada
Venezuela,
Nacional Bolivariana,
the Venezuela
toda la
Bolivarian
Milicia
Armed
Nacional
Forces,
Bolivariana como componente
the
especial,
Bolivarian Militia
y todas las
as a
fuerzas
special component,
policiales
and the police
para
forces,
que
so
se
that
activen desde hoy mismo en la noche.
they're activated
Durante
from
los días 8 y
tonight
9 a nivel
during
nacional,
the days 8
la
and 9
ODI
at national level,
activada integralmente
and
en
ODIs
todos los
activated
estados,
in
municipios,
all of the
parroquias
states,
y
municipalities,
comunidades,
parish, and
garanticen
communities to guarantee
lo que va a ser
what is going to be
la victoria
the victory
ejemplar de la paz
of
de Venezuela
peace
en estos días
in
que están
Venezuela
por venir.
in these upcoming days.
Nadie podrá con nosotros.
No one will
No han podido
defeat us.
ni podrán.
They
Procedo
haven't been able to do it, and they
constitucionalmente a
won't do it.
activar por
I
primera vez
activate
las
for the
ODI
first
en
time
defensa de la paz,
ODIs
la
in
estabilidad y la
defense
familia
of peace,
venezolana.
stability, and the family of Venezuela.
Constitucional Nicolás Maduro Moros y también comandante en jefe de la Fuerza Armada Nacional Bolivariana en la firma
The President
de
of
este
Venezuela, Nicolás
decreto
Maduro
que
Moros,
permitirá
in
la paz
signing
y
this
que
decree that will
impulsará
allow
la paz
peace
del
and
país en
encourage
estos
peace
próximos
in the
días
country
venideros a
in the
través de las
upcoming
ODI
days
como
through the
institución
ODIs as
de la Milicia Nacional
institutions of
Bolivariana,
the
componente especial de la
Bolivarian
Fuerza
Militia,
Armada
a special
y que integran
component
todo el
of
poder
the armed
político
forces
de
that
Venezuela.
encompasses
Todas
the
las ODI
political
a nivel
power of
superior
Venezuela.
estarán organizadas.
ODIs will be organized.
Firmado,
Signed,
aprobado
approved,
y se activan
and
los órganos
the
de
body
dirección integral
of
para la
integral
defensa de la
direction
paz de
for the
Venezuela,
defense of
las
peace
ODI
in Venezuela,
a nivel nacional,
audit are
a nivel
activated
de los
at national
335
level
municipios.
in the 335 municipalities, in all parish and communities of the country, because in Venezuela we're going to make history again, and peace will triumph. Let's to defend peace. Long live the combating corps. Long live the working class. Long live the National Bolivarian Militia. Long live the popular military police fusion. Long live peace. Long live Venezuela, my beloved homeland. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Honored ever to victory.